Thank you for tuning in. You're watching Real Health. Maintaining good health requires a holistic approach to looking after our overall well-being, helping us keep the balance required for our bodies to function optimally. The higher levels of uric acid in our bodies can disturb the state of homeostasis, leading to inflammation, which, as we know, is a major cause of illness. We sat with Vincent Tones to find out how we can lower uric acid and restore good health. Let's take a look. Hi, Vincent. Welcome, and thank you for joining us in studio again.
Good to see you, Michael.
Great. Now, tell me, acid. Acid is a discussion that we've had around acid in our body. Too much of it is obviously not a good thing. When does acid become acidosis, and how does that evolve into something bigger and more dramatic?
All right, with uric acid, it can fluctuate literally hourly. So it can literally go up and down according to our diets, our lifestyle, our medications, and so forth. Acidosis is where that red line becomes at a peak. In other words, uric acid is now a problem.
Okay.
And that's when ailments really start multiplying.
Okay. Let's take it back one step. Let's just contextualize acidity in the body. Now, as I understand it, there's the pH level, and you've got an optimal pH, and if you're above or below, you're either acid or alkaline.
Yes.
What is the actual impact on the body if you are acid?
Okay, well, below 7.5, 7.5 is optimum.
Okay.
Well, 7 up to 7.5. Anything lower is acidic. Higher than that is alkalinity. But ideally, 7.5 seems to be the healthy area.
Okay.
It can be just as dangerous to be too alkaline as to too acidic.
Okay.
So keep that balance.
Yes.
And that's the sort of balancing factor with acidity. Is keep it balanced.
What are the main contributors to acidity in the body, or uric acid, in terms of what we put into our mouths?
Simplex carbohydrates. Okay. In other words, anything that converts to a sugar. You'll find that fruit is more of a complex type sugar. In other words, it's not as quickly converted.
Yes.
But anything that's man-made that converts to sugar.
Okay.
So in other words, bread, wheat, sugary substances, anything with sucrose, all your O's type sugars, you'll find have a direct impact. It converts, in other words, sugar converts to an acid. Which basically ultimately ups your uric acid levels.
Yes. In terms of physical feeling around acidity, what are some of the indicators that you might be acidic?
Acidic. First feeling is you get pains in certain areas, the extremities, so toes, fingers. It begins at your furthest point. In other words, uric acid seems to drop down to the toes, ends off at your fingers, and then it starts moving up to the wrist, elbows, shoulders, back, and so forth. For some, they'll get swollen ankles. In other words, the body will start pooling and putting water into the area. So it'll take water in your body, push it to the extremities to actually help get rid of and dissolve the uric acid in your foot area.
So trying to flush it out.
It's trying to flush it out. So it's telling you that your body's acidic. And invariably, one takes a diuretic. That's a bad move because you're drawing the water away from that area.
That process.
You're stopping the process. You should be taking and changing your diet, changing what's going into your mouth to become more alkaline. Yeah, those are signs.
You mentioned joints specifically. I mean, gout is one common one that people talk about when they are acidic.
In fact, globally, gout seems to be the number one. It starts with gout. It's almost like your starting block. It's your warning signs. And funny enough, it's predominantly affects men or male.
Why is
sort
that?
of 60%, 40% women. I would probably say because of our affinity towards beer.
Bad lifestyle.
So it's lifestyle. And meat and bread and so forth. Fast food takeaways and that type of thing. So gout really is an accumulation at your furthest point, at your toe. And for us men, our pain threshold is slightly less than women, I've been told. And we feel it. It's like an anaconda biting or a vice, gripping your toe so hard. And it just suddenly happens. You don't know until you've got it.
It's not a slow build-up. It's quietly building up, but you're not aware of it until you suddenly feel it.
You actually can get up and walk, and you feel a slight twinge in your toe, and you forget about it, and you carry on for a day or two. And then one day you get out of bed in the middle of the night, and you battle to actually stand. The pain is that painful. So that's gout. That's your starting blocks. You're about to enter the world of uric acid and arthritic type ailments.
So would that be, you mentioned arthritic type ailments, would that be a further progression of gout? You start to have long lasting impact in terms of arthritis?
Correct. It will start moving up. That's where you've got your gout format. There's 130 or 150 different names for arthritis and different forms of arthritis.
Right.
They're all the same. It just means uric acid is building up and it's starting to crystallize in the joints. And gout is just another term for
that process.
Toe arthritis.
Okay.
It's the same word.
So now, by definition or by default or understanding then, can I say that uric acid is going to cause inflammation in the body?
Yes, correct. That's exactly it.
Right.
And with uric acid, it can affect many organs, and I think one of them being, I think, diabetes is a major problem.
Right.
As uric acid levels going up. Our pancreas battling to produce enough insulin to reduce uric acid. So there's many ailments linked to uric acid overload.
I just want to go back to the joints and the impact of acid on the joints. Carpal tunnel is something that's quite common. Is there an impact there with acidity or uric acid?
Sure, that's a topic. To me, I think carpal tunnel is probably superseding or very close catch up to gout. In terms of, because of the fact that we all work with our computers, our wrists are actually sitting in a still position, typing a lot. All the nerves go through the center of the actual hand here, tightly through the carpal tunnel, and you'll find that because of lack of circulation, the blood starts pooling in that area, uric acid builds up, it squeezes against the nerves, and you start feeling tingly sensations in the fingers, which is a form of arthritis in the wrist at any age. Doesn't matter what age. So all I would suggest, when you get up from your computer, go for a break. Walk, come back for a cup of tea, and I'm saying tea, drop the coffee a little bit, drop the sugar in the coffee a little bit, have honey rather. Just little tips.
And water. I mean, I imagine water is also very important, again, for flushing the system and helping detox.
Diluting the uric acid and helping to flush it out the system. Water, number one.
Right
at the top of the list.
We've mentioned, obviously, just now water, some alkalizing foods and things like that. What other natural things can I do that would benefit or reduce the acidity in my body?
Okay, simple thing. Very simple. Celery sticks every day. Parsley, if you're going to have a bit of scrambled egg in the morning, cut some parsley into it. Parsley is super alkaline. Any of your green plants, green herbs, spinach, brilliant. Broccoli, absolutely.
So it's really not that difficult. I mean, if you're incorporating a couple of these healthy elements into your lifestyle, which you should be doing anyway, because if you're not having the green veggies, you're on a hiding to nothing, quite frankly. But if you're incorporating more of them at a time where you feel a bit acidic, would that just help your cause?
Absolutely.
Now, Vincent, we've brought Acid Clear into our Real Health Medicine cabinet. What is it made up of? What are the ingredients?
It's a super concentrated extract. Funny enough, the leading herb is celery seeds. And the extract, the way it's done, is it's super alkalizing. So in other words, it's a type of thing that if we had a perfect diet in the perfect world with organic veg, we wouldn't be here. And we wouldn't have the medicine cabinet or the medicine chest. That this is to really just take your capsule a day, reduce the uric acid levels, and change your diet. But at the same time, just helping to remedy and keeping your uric acid at the correct levels, so that you don't get these ailments creeping in. And at the same time, if you have the ailment, to hopefully slowly reverse those symptoms.
So it can be reversed. It's not as if you are dead in the water.
Everything is about that. But at the same time, if one had to stick to having your 2-liter fizzy drink, super fizzy drink every day, there's not much in the world that would be able to make your body more alkaline. It would keep you from not getting worse. In other words, Acid Clear, having it every day, would keep you, maintain you as you are, but you won't get healthier.
But you benefit.
You're not going to benefit. You won't get worse. You won't get healthy. You stay as you are. Which is not a bad thing. But
it can be better.
It can be better.
What's the best sort of treatment plan or use of it?
I think in today's day and age, acidity caused by prescription medications, by stress. Stress is a major contributing factor to uric acid levels spiking. I would definitely, to me, Acid Clear is something that one should have as a daily, every single day, to keep your uric acid levels down. If you think about it, uric acid causes almost every ailment known to man. If you are gaining too much weight and fat is building up around The mids, it means that fat is diluting uric acid.
Right.
So if you need to lose weight, uric acid drops, weight will drop.
Will drop as well. Okay.
Blood pressure will drop, cholesterol levels start dropping if your uric acid levels are too high.
Right.
It will start dropping. So almost every ailment is linked to uric acid. So this is a lifestyle product.
Okay.
This is something to take daily to help see you through.
Okay. And where can we get this product, Vincent? Where's it available?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Any pharmacy in the country, your chain groups, health stores,
wonderful,
healthcare practitioners, a lot of physiotherapists prescribe it, but all pharmacies and all health stores in South Africa.
Super, Vincent. Thank you so much for chatting to us. It's been fascinating. Good to have you back.
Nice coming in.
Stuff.
Thank you.
Cheers.